y'all. So this is gonna be one of those prolonged 3 to 4 to 5 day videos, just depending. She shut off because I opened the hood and that remote started her. All right, so what we got here, I'm under here the other day. Let's see, got a nice leaky transmission line, no big deal, you know what I'm saying? Shoot to the parts store, get your order, no big deal. And then I'm like, damn, my intercooler's still dripping a little bit of oil, you know? I know y'all have seen me talk about this. So I wipe it like I normally do. And this isn't a real good reference, but that is like a mushy gray substance, not oil. If y'all know Duramaxes, y'all know exactly where I'm going with this. Right where I'm going with this, boys. So the turbo looked real ugly when I got the truck, and I was kind of like, damn, you know what I mean? They must have had some problems. Well, the problems they was having is that the seals are going out on my turbo, and now it's eating the housing up apparently, because when I tell you that muck on my finger the other day was like gritty silver sludge, it was gritty silver sludge. So what we got is we got a stage 2 64 millimeter coming powder coated cherry red from Dan's Diesel Performance. I don't have the funds to do injectors, so I couldn't go anything bigger than a 64. He said with towing I really didn't want to go bigger than a 64, so 64 millimeter brand new turbo, getting that, keeping the core, because they don't even do core charges. So $2,700 later, I'm gonna have me a brand new turbo. While we're at it, as y'all know, when this starts happening, it fills your intercooler up with oil and the metal residue and metal shavings from your turbo. So we're gonna do intercooler, we're gonna do water pump, we're gonna do turbo, and we're gonna put a fast fuel pump on this thing. The turbo should support up to about 700. The fast fuel pump, I'm going with the series that supports up to about 700. So maybe once I get back to my peak season, I get a couple more grand in my pocket, we'll throw some like 60 over, maybe 80 over injectors in here and just turn her up a little bit. I was debating on selling this, been back and forth. Found out the turbo was going bad. I guess she's staying with us because I'm about to dump a bunch of money in her. So I think the goal is pull these blocks out, lower this back end about 2 inches down, and put the McGaughys on the front, but turn it all the way down. And then I'm gonna get rid of these KSPs. I haven't been too happy with these KSPs. I haven't got a good ride quality out of them. Maybe just on a lifted truck. My work truck rides great with them on it, so I'm not gonna knock them and say that's the reason. But anyway, we're gonna go kryptonite on the uppers. We're gonna go kryptonite on the uppers. We're gonna put the McGaughys on. That's the long-term goal. But right now I am about to tear these fender liners out and just go ahead and soak all these bolts with some PP Blaster. My turbo won't be here for about a week, so these videos will be drawn out. But turbo will be here in a week. Ordering the intercooler tonight. It'll probably be here in a couple days. That'll be quick. Water pump be quick, couple days. Fast fuel pump probably be quick, couple days. But yeah, so this is stage 1 of this video. Like I said, it'll probably be like about a 5 or 6 day video altogether. So this is new turbo on the Duramax. Let's go. Little update. Getting rid of the EGR. No more of this puppy. I knew this thing was tuned. I did the PCV reroute. But we gotta get rid of that EGR. So up pipe, down pipe, EGR block off plate. We're about to go ham in here. Turbo, water pump. This thing's about to get dialed. So I didn't want to go this deep into this truck, to be honest, but here we are. So got this all disconnected. As you can see, I got the boost pipe off. I got all this disconnected. I've got a swirl it all through here. I guess I'm gonna end up probably disconnecting all that so we can get it a little looser, because I still gotta get this out. But anyway, like I said, this is just day one. I'm just trying to get a little bit of this done. It'll be another week before the turbo even comes in, so I'll get all this plumbed and then get some rags and plug everything up, and at least a lot of this will be out the way. This has got to come out the way. This is just gonna kind of sit over here-ish area. Yeah, one step at a time.
It's rolling. It's rolling.
Now we're rolling. Oh crap. What's up, y'all? So I was just supposed to be taking this intake off, and now here we are. I've got about the whole EGR off. I've got the neck off, sitting over there in the dirt, and I've got this pretty well loose. I just have to get this pulled out, and I think I should be able to pull the rest of the EGR out of here. I'm still connected somewhere. I must have forgot a bolt or something. Well, it's almost out of here. I think I forgot a bolt up in there. But yeah, I went from taking the intake off to deleting the whole EGR tonight. So day one, we're getting a lot more progress done than we thought. I'll check back in when we got some daylight on day two, and all this will be gone.
10 trash ones to be filming.
We're gonna get a couple flashlights on this situation. Bam! Look what we got. We got a mess. Don't get me wrong. It's disgusting. But there is no EGR in there anymore. Boom! I did that in about 2 hours by myself, and my old lady handed me tools. But look at that. That's disgusting. Look at that. It was almost clogged. Oh my gosh. No more of that, folks. We're getting rid of all of that. So, we're about to dump about $6 grand in this thing. Turbo, full EGR delete, up pipe, down pipe, intercooler, fast fuel pump. We're about to throw it at it. And then give me till April and I'll put injectors in this thing. Turn her up. Got our PCS power steering pump already in there. This thing's gonna be ready. Anyway, it's about 7 o'clock. My brother and them's here. I'm about to knock off. This is where I'm ending it. I'm about to put a rag in all this, clean up, call it a night. And I will check in on the next check-in. All right, y'all. I'm plugging back away at it. Got this one off and this one off. Sitting in the leads. I'll do a comparison. I'll do a comparison on the next video, but we've been plugging away at it. Turbo heat shield's off. Heat shield off there. That's the heat shield off the turbo. Thrown over there. Look at all that room in there. So get the new up pipe in here. We got to get the driver's side off. I know that one's going to be a pain. But turbo's right there. We got it. I mean, we're plugging away at it pretty good. It's only about, I'd say we got 4.5 hours total, maybe. And so EGR's gone, whole passenger side, exhaust is off. 3 bolts off the driver's side is off. I'm tired. I'm done tonight. But everything up here is unplugged. I just got to unbolt the AC compressor, pull the belt off, and move that out the way to actually get the turbo out. So 6 bolts left on the driver's side. I think about 8 bolts left for the turbo to come off, and 2 lines I still have to unhook, and we should be naked. We should be done. So probably do that, probably finish that by tomorrow. Get the upside, the up pipe and down pipe back on, because I think the turbo is going to be about another week out on powder coat and all that. So yeah, hopefully tomorrow we can have the new ones on and be ready for that turbo when it comes in, because we still have to do the fuel system and the intercooler. So we'll be pulling this front clip off, getting that intercooler out, go ahead and have it ready, fix my janky headlights that I got going on this thing, and yeah, get this puppy back right. So anyway, that was just a little quick update on what I had going on out here tonight. I'll check in tomorrow. Much more gooder. Got a little bit of daylight today, guys. Sorry about them dark late night videos, but sometimes it's a late night. So here we go. Got our new up pipes, our new down pipe. Diggy D is under there trying to get the last bolt loose on the driver's side, just so we can push this back a little bit. And then we've got one more down here to get loose. And then it's the pedestal bolts and the 2 coolant lines. And we will have the turbo off and all the exhaust off. And we are waiting. Waiting process. We've got these 2 pipes in, so I guess we could get one of these on technically. Turbo, I'm gonna call about tomorrow. So I ordered over the phone. I guess it was kind of a dumb move. Let me see here. Ordered over the phone and did not tell them I wanted a 9-blade turbo. So they're gonna send me a 10-blade turbo if they've already started building it. If they haven't started building it, I'm gonna get them to change that to a 9-blade because I want the sound of 9-blade. But anyway, guys, this is definitely a job. We are currently about 8.5 hours in after today. I guess when we end today, we'll probably be about 10 hours in. Everybody said this is a 12-hour job. They said turbo replacement is a 12-hour job. We haven't even started putting it back in yet. So, but 2 hours one day, 2 hours another day, 2 hours another day, just kind of adds up, you know. It hadn't been terrible. It's a bunch of really tight 12mm bolts in here is basically what you're fighting constantly. But anyway, I'm gonna get back wrenching, y'all. Time lapse did not work out on the RDX. I just kind of fast forwarded that, but yeah, get back. Lucy goosey, Lucy goosey. Hey boys, about 8 hours in, here she comes. I want y'all to be here for the moment of truth. I don't know what y'all can see, but this is your view. I never pulled a turbo out of anything in my life till today. Oh, and she gonna be heavy. Hang on, let me stay on this AC right here. Ain't no space up there for my hand. Let me move my hand real quick. Get her. Yeah. Come on, baby. Hold on. Right there. What's that? That's our 12-volt feed. Oh. Look at there. That's where that Terpsky sits. Sheesh. Boys, EGR-less, turbo-less. This is the slowest Duramax on the East Coast right now. Woo! There she is, in all her glory. Yep. I tell you what, people say, I don't know why diesel mechanics charge so much. Well, I know why diesel mechanics charge so much. Because we are a solid 8 hours. We're not diesel mechanics, but we're experienced. And we are a solid 8 hours in this puppy right now. And when I tell you, sheesh. Oh man. So, EGR delete was supposed to be here today. It's not, but this is out. I'm gonna call and confirm where my turbo's at tomorrow, so we know what we're looking like. But that one's out. Whew. Everything's loosey-goosey. We're just ready to reinstall now, boys. Ready to reinstall. So I don't know if y'all can see me or not. This is gonna be a long video. A lot of work, but turbo's out. We got some new parts in. Check in tomorrow. Dun, dun, dun. Day 3? Day 3? Day 4? Day 3. Day 3. We out here. Grills off. Headlights out. Intercooler. Loosey-goosey. Ready to come out. Should be here tomorrow. We got some more parts in. We've got the actual EGR delete now. So now we got up pipe, down pipe, and EGR delete in stock. Daniel's pulling out. You should probably leave it right there, bro. Just hang. It's gonna fall. Oh. I'll hold it. Oh, there it is. So, yep. This is where we're at. Headlights out. Grill and bumper sitting back yonder. About to bag some more bolts. This is how I keep track of all our bolts. This has been my technique for 10 years and I ain't stopped. Bag them, label them, tag them, throw them in the corner. Yep, gaskets we're not gonna be using. This was original EGR delete. So anyway, that's where we're at, guys. About to pop this intercooler out. She'll be ready to go, and then all we'll have to do is literally just start slapping parts back on as they arrive, because we've got everything we don't need right now. I guess we could probably put our up pipe back on. About the only thing we can put on right now. But we'll check in. We in South Carolina. I'm in South Carolina. It's 78 degrees in February. I'm in South Carolina. It'll be 28 next week, but it's 78 right now, so we're loving it. Shirts off, plugging away, getting her done. I'll check back in when the intercooler's out this puppy. Alright, so radiator's out. Intercooler's out. I replaced this trans line that's leaking. Got a water pump because the water pump on here looked bad. I'm not gonna do the housing. I'm just gonna do the pump itself. Simple, not simple to do. Simple part. But radiator's 20 something years old. 20. Not quite 20 years old. So when I was messing with the plastics and stuff on the radiator, definitely looked terrible. So we're gonna go ahead and do radiator, doing water pump, intercooler, full EGR delete, turbo, upside, down pipe. Yeah, I'm just dumping parts in this thing right now, y'all. But I figure while I got it all apart, I might as well do it. We're talking an extra $600-800 that I'm putting into this thing versus the $3,000 I've already just got in the turbo. So I figure why not doing all the support and stuff while I'm at it. I have not talked to Fast yet, but I needed to call Fast and get the fuel system on the way. I'm slacking on that, so I need to get fuel system on the way. I need to get the radiator on the way. Everything else is on the way. Intercooler should be here tomorrow. EGR delete's here. Up pipe's here. Down pipe's here. Water pump's here. Turbo's on the way. So anyway, should be able to get this water pump done today. Got to get this wonky fan shroud thing off. I think I'm gonna leave this off, y'all. Some of the forums told me not to do it. Some said I'll be okay. I'm gonna put a bigger radiator on this thing, a fresh water pump with a better intercooler, and get rid of this crap, because I know y'all have changed pulleys and tried to get the stuff in here with this thing in your way, and it is just a nightmare. So if I run into a cooling problem, I will cut a section of it out and slide it back in. But anyway, we're gonna get this thing out. We're gonna get that clutch fan off. I'll check in when we get the water pump off, and we'll keep plugging away at this. I don't know if I'm gonna break this up into a couple of videos. I guess y'all see when this gets posted, but probably gonna end up being a really long video, so I might turn this into 2 videos, but I'll check back in. All right, so we're almost there. Whole water pump housing is unbolted, except for the simple fact that you have to take the whole crank off to get the 1 bolt. So we're waiting on our impact to charge. Hopefully she'll take it off, because we done been flexing on it with this big bar and our other big bar connected to our jack handle there. Y'all know how that goes. Anyway, we got to get this crank bolt loose and get this water pump out of here. So that's where we at. Pile of parts, everything out. Trash, mostly trash, not trash, but to be used in another day. And trash, but all our bolts are bagged up. Anyway, I'm gonna clean all this up while it's off. This was the original reason I decided to do all this, because see the silver metallic in there? Every time I looked that up, everybody said that is definitely turbo. Bunch of oil, it was dripping out on a daily basis. Yeah, so that's why we are where we are, but I just went a lot farther than the turbo. So anyway, I'll check back. Strike 3, you're out. All right, so if you've ever tried to break one of them loose, you know what I'm talking about here, boys. So broke that. Broke the other breaker bar. So we had a breaker bar down, 2 breaker bars down. I went and bought this one, lifetime warranty. But we had the jack under the truck with the breaker bar right here, trying to pull up on it. None of it worked, so we just went back to flexing on it, standing on our little step stool, and guess what? She came loose. So we're about to pull this last nut off. It's 13. Get that water pump out, get that water pump put in. Bada bing, bada boom. Radiator on the way, intercooler on the way. Y'all done heard it 100 times. It's all on the way. I ain't received nothing extra. So yeah, we're gonna get this water pump slapped in. Just wanted to let y'all know we got her out. Yep. All right, y'all. So as y'all know, turbo's out, down pipe, up pipes out, EGR gone. Everything's ready to be installed. Intercooler's out, radiator's out. Did reinstall the water pump, got it all sealed back up, got my crank back in. That crank, woof, boys. So anyway, this is gonna end up being a long video, so I'm just gonna go ahead and end this one off here. This will be the teardown video. We got everything tore apart, everything's just ready to put back together. We got the water pump already put back in, but now it is just intercooler, radiator, turbo. Start putting this thing back together. We haven't received anything. Still waiting on radiator, still waiting on fuel system, still waiting on intercooler, still waiting on turbo, of course. Up pipes here, down pipes here, and EGR deletes here, all that piping. So yeah, hope y'all have enjoyed this. I appreciate y'all following along. This is a big job for us. We've never done nothing this big. We've done like motor installs on LSs and stuff. Never really messed with the Duramax. Daniel did the power steering pump and gearbox on this. That's about as far as we've ever went with the Duramax. So not easy work, but we're digging in it with me and D. We'll get it done. But I appreciate y'all. Like, subscribe, comment. I hope y'all like the four-wheeling videos. Let me know I'm gonna keep them coming. Later.